Dear finance professionals and students, welcome to podcast of Fca Deepak Rao, a practicing chartered accountant. Daily news and updates for 15th June 2026. Tehran and the United States are in talks over a draft memorandum. This agreement could lead to the immediate reopening of the Strait of Hormuz for all commercial ships. Iran would also dilute its enriched uranium stockpile within 60 days. In return, the US would lift oil sanctions and its naval blockade of Iranian ports. Indian staffing companies are actively expanding their global reach. They are tapping into international talent shortages across sectors like healthcare, engineering, and technology. This strategic move aims to diversify revenue and enhance profit margins. Firms are focusing on regions like Southeast Asia, the US, and Europe. This expansion is driven by client demand and the growth of global capability centers. The government has notified its decision to make it easier for residents outside the country, including foreigners and overseas entities, to invest in listed Indian stocks by amending the Foreign Exchange Management Act rules. It has permitted persons resident outside India to invest through the portfolio investment scheme that was earlier extended only to non-resident Indians and overseas citizens of India, as per a notification by the Department of Economic Affairs. The Foreign Exchange Management Non-Debt Instruments 3rd Amendment Rules 2026 take immediate effect. As per the notification, an individual person resident outside India can now invest up to 10% in any company under the scheme against 5% earlier, with an overall investment cap for all these individuals lifted to 24% from 10%. Reebok sales have more than doubled in India over the last 3 years following its acquisition by an Aditya Birla Group firm. The brand plans to aggressively expand its network by adding 40 to 50 stores annually, targeting untapped market opportunities across metro and smaller towns. This growth is fueled by strong same-store sales and new product launches. India's electronics sector is poised for significant growth, potentially becoming a manufacturing and export powerhouse. Free trade agreements are expected to boost this sector alongside engineering and machinery and pharmaceuticals. While some sectors face challenges, the overall outlook for India's export strategy is positive, driven by global trade integration and strategic policy shifts. India's market regulator SEBI is creating rules for artificial intelligence in financial markets. SEBI chief Tuhin Kanta Pandey announced this plan. AI can help with surveillance and fraud detection. However, it also poses risks like bias and data protection issues. SEBI will issue guidelines for responsible AI use. The regulator will also consider international recommendations. This podcast is sponsored by Sound of CA. We share because we care. Vande Mataram, Jai Hind.